Hey yo, what up? This is Musik G repping the Underground Army. You're tuned in to Jay Steele and Act Reacher 45, The War Report. Tuesday nights on YouTube, live and direct is the show. Saturday nights on 93.3 FM CFMU, giving y'all that new news and hip-hop interviews.
What it do, what you saying, what it want, it's your favorite, yet your most hater are filler back for another one. Yup, back for another one. This is the Musik G Listening Session, live on YouTube, live on Twitch. It will be rebroadcasted on a live and direct show on 93.3 FM CFMU.ca. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Smash that like button as you fall on in. Smash that like button that helps with the visibility. TWR presents. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit that bell icon for your latest notifications. Hit that bell icon for your latest notifications. You in the dig? And this is some of the notifications that you might be seeing. You know what I mean? Because yes, TWR presents, show's on and popping. It's on and popping, and we get things done. We get things done up in here. You in the dig? So one of these notifications that will be popping off, Richie Evans listening session. Be on the lookout for that. The Phoenix recording store will be live in the war room. Richie Evans, that's Thursday, December 1st. You in the dig? So definitely be on the lookout for that. Yeah, my guy got some fire in store for that one. My guy Jack Craven, he was in the CFM studios last Saturday, Tuesday, November 29th. He's gonna be in the war room doing the listening session. You in the dig? Yeah, on and popping, definitely on and popping. Before I go any further, let me bring in my co-host, you know what I mean? The Judge Galvatron, Harlem, and is in the building. Y'all know what it is.
World premiere.
Fox can do it all, bro. Like, Fox will pull up from the 3-point. He gonna go to the bar, dunk. Harlem, dude, of course he can ball, man. We got this.
Hit him like Reacher. Homie, I'm a teacher. Hit him like Pac. I don't need a feature. Nah. Hit him with a dope hook. Got him leaning off the ropes. Look.
Yo. Pull up that song there, though.
Building, the judges in the building, Act Reacher 45, tell the people where they can follow you at, and all that good stuff.
Yes, sir. No, we ain't doing the live. If I ain't got my glasses on, we still. Yeah, man. Salute to the usual suspects. Make sure you check us out on the Boxing Clubhouse TPs. Make sure you become a member. Make sure that you sub to the Jab Jamboree. And make sure you sub to all the suspects brothers. And lastly, and most importantly, shop usual suspect.com. limited supplies while last. Operators are standing by.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Ack, hopefully we can get you the mic
Like
needs to
that.
be cleared up. It's you sounding a little bit muffly. We need you clearer, bro. We need you clear. But other than that, you know what I mean? Once again, follow Ack on IG at Berserker_boy. And of course, right here on YouTube. You in the dig, the Jab Jamboree. You in the dig, the Jab Jamboree. Yeah, yes indeed. You see me, I'm wearing my OG, my Gold Train, Usual Suspect Gold Train hat, straight out of the Hamilton, Usual Suspect Hamilton line. Link is in the description. You can scan the QR code, shop Usual Suspect 6.com. You know, did to get your drip proper. The holiday season is upon us, you know what I mean? So yeah, go get yourself looking right. Of course, we got ladies apparel as well. Yeah, we got y'all covered as well. Ack, I heard some good news from Erie, Pennsylvania. Our brother Combat Tool Bag, you know what I mean? Our brother Combat Tool Bag has made weight. You know what I mean? Has made weight, and the fight is on, Ack Reacher. The fight is on. Shout out to suspect number 3, the trainer, the good doctor, KG. You know, dig? For making sure our one of our resident boxers, you know what I mean? Combat Tool Bag has made weight. He was 2 pounds under Ack Reacher, coming in at 116. You know what I mean? Coming in at 116. So yeah, he looks ready. Last I heard, they was getting something healthy to eat. You know what I mean? I taught my dude out of the buffet. You know what I mean? Because you talking about, yeah, I'm going to the buffet. I was like, bruh, you know what I mean? No, we need some energizing food for y'all. You know what I mean? You hit the buffet after the win. You know what I mean? But Ack Reacher speak on it. You know what I mean? Or other resident boxer, you know what I mean, about to hit the professional realms.
Yes, sir. I ain't gonna lie, me and him land on the card together. So shout out to my bro, Combat Tool Bag. Shout out to my brother Jay Steels too. Really putting some good gyms on his head because you don't want to have one and you got this thing in the bag. You did step 1. You know what I mean? You got cleared the fight. Step 2 is making the weight. Step 3 is winning. You're not just trying to go in here and be opponents. You know what I mean? Now you gotta get trained on the mental aspect of this.
It's a usual.
And I agree with you, eating energizing food. You know, eat something that could fill you, but at the same time, ain't gonna make you feel fat and sluggish. And make sure that you eat it at, you know, appropriate time. You know, so you ain't got to worry about your bowels moving or you urinating or anything like that. You know, so you know everything is good money. You know, so like I said, I appreciate all the gems that you laid on him. Hopefully, I'm sounding clearer.
Continue to talk like that, and we can sound clear because you in and out. You still in and out with it. I mean, you in and out with it. We supposed to be on FM radio, Ack. And you sounding like you coming from Samoa. Shout out to all my Samoans out there. But y'all know what it is. We live in the war room. Smash that like button as you fall on in. Salute to Combat Tool Bag in the building right now. Shout out to the Queen.
How I sound now?
Yeah, you sound straight. You sound good, Crystal. I mean, we on and popping right now. You know what I mean? Ack Reacher 45. Your favorite yet your most hated Jay Steele's an R fella. You know what I mean? We good to go. You know what I mean? We double digits in the war room. I think it's about time we bring in, you know what I mean, the man of the hour, Musik G. You in the dig? But once again, salute to Combat Tool Bag. Tomorrow is the big night. You know what I mean? The big fight, second professional fight. I will put the link to that fight in the description so y'all can stream it. You know what I mean? But without further ado, Queens, Musik G.
Peace, peace, peace and blessings. Peace and blessings, Jay and Act. What's going on, fellas?
Salute, family. Salute, Musik G. You know what I mean? Yo, it's great to have you back. You know what I mean? Live in the war room. Last time, it was great. It was good, but you know what I mean? I feel that the communication stream was a little bit choppy, but this time, my man, you sounding crystal clear, and I think we're gonna have a different show this time.
Yeah, we broadcasting live from planet Earth. Musik G's in the atmosphere. Let's go.
Indeed, that be. So tell us about, once again, for the family that aren't too familiar with you and the fam in the chat, let the people know what UGA is, the Underground Army, and where it all comprises from. Is it just a New York-based thing, or where is all the members from? Like, what's going on with the UGA?
Well, Underground Army, aka UGA, started by myself in 1992 in Queens, New York, but we got Queens, Brooklyn, we got Long Island, and we got overseas. We got Spain, France, West Coast. We got collectives all over the planet, because we've always been a group that includes everybody. Anybody and everybody that's down for the culture, we're always down to build with them.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Smash that like button as you fall on in. This is the Musik G Listening Session. That means his official return back into the war room. We see in the background, we got the visuals of Walk With Me. You in the dig? Tell us about this song before we get into it.
Yeah, Walk With Me dropped earlier this year. We shot the video in Queens and Brooklyn. We had the whole fam out there. Everybody came out to represent old and new. And it features Danger Stand Clear, as well as Musik G. Produced by Musik G for Generator Productions. And we just came together with a song that we felt was positive. We felt like, Walk With Me was like a unity type of song. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We want Jay and Act to walk with us. We want Mr. Hooper to walk with us. We want anybody who's positive and down for hip hop culture. We want y'all to walk with us. That was the main, the main theme of the song.
Right. Indeed. Well, once again, the poll is in the chat. We need the people to let us know what's your favorite song that we playing from Musik G and the Underground Army tonight. You know what I mean? To help us out with the outro. You know how we do. We like to encore the songs and whatnot. Give the Judge Galvatron a little help with the decision and whatnot. But it is what it is. We live and direct with it. TWR presents the Musik G Listening Session. First song on deck. Walk With Me. Let's get it.
Supreme. We bang the beats in the streets, we the team. Nah, I mean, I'm swifter, the lyric uplifter, uplift your
in combat, we train the whole team. It's lyrical action, my flow's all green. Come walk with me, take notes behind the scenes. And all coming at ya, beats up in the ring. Strings up, commence, I'm blowing steam. Mikey Spark skip the flame, live on stream. UVA, driving direct, came to redeem. My heartbeat pumps the sound, feel the heat, explosive. Push the buttons on the 24 keys. The turn it back, stand and attack. Who I beat is danger. Stand clear down, Polo, Apollo Creed. So come talk with me, walk with me, talk with me. So walk with me, don't walk with me now.
Time to walk these dogs so we can live.
Walk with me now.
Time to walk these dogs so we can live.
Yeah, we got Brooklyn and Queens in the house. Walk with me now.
Time to walk these dogs so we can live. Underground army.
Walk with me now.
Time to walk these dogs so we can live. You know how we do it. Borough to borough, city to city, state to state, country to country, continent to continent.
We keep it moving.
Planet to planet, galaxy to galaxy, universe to universe. Infinity to infinity.
Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is. Walk with me. Underground Army. Musik G. You in the dig? Once again, poll is in the chat. Poll is in the chat. Let the people let us know. You know what I mean? What you think? You know what I mean? What's your favorite track that we playing from Musik G tonight? You know what I mean? Once again, that was Walk With Me. You in the dig? I'm definitely feeling the vibes off of that. You know what I mean? What's your process when because you say you do the production as well, you know what I mean, and you produced many of the tracks that we're getting into tonight. What's some of your formats? Like, are you do you keep it traditional, old school with the MPCs, the old school type of drum machines, sampling machines? Or are you a hybrid type of producer that uses both the old school wear, but the new school wear, like the Fruity Loops software, them type of things? You know what I mean? How do we make beats, Musik G? Like, what if you don't want to get too much into your recipe, you don't have to. But I'm saying, like, yeah, let us know about how you formulate your production.
Well, to be honest, I don't really have a format. I do whatever. Like I will go on. I'll use apps. I'll use my Serato Studio.
Mm-hmm.
I record in Studio One, a Garage Band. I used to record in Pro Tools until these guys got a little too greedy with the subscription base. So I moved over to Studio One.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have a format. Like I'll use anything. Sometimes I might just do, drums one day. One day I might listen and hear a guitar or something. I don't really have a format, to be honest with you. It's like whatever comes, whatever way,
Indeed. We got Musik G live in the war room. Make sure y'all smash that like button as you fall on in. Ek Reach, you got any questions for the brother from Queens? Act, you got any questions for Musik G?
You didn't shoot. You wasn't in St. Albans Park at any time. I thought. Nah, right?
What in that video,
right, bro?
What in that video right there?
Yeah.
No, that video, park was 49 Park in Williamsburg.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You're in Brooklyn. You was in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
Okay.
Danger Stand Clear. That's his hood, Williamsburg.
Okay.
Yeah, 49.
I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then other parts of it was in Long Island City. If you look, you'll see like by the pier, looking across to Manhattan. You'll see, parts of it in Long Island City as well. So some Queens and some Brooklyn.
Indeed. Salute to the good doctor who fell up in the building. I mean, it is a usual suspect ting, suspect number 3. You know what I mean? Big up, you know what I mean? Be on point. Talk about this track right here and tell us about the UGA's growth, not just being just collaborating and establishing yourself and members in New York, but now you're reaching overseas to my Ghanaian brothers. Speak on how those collaborations have been established.
All right, so if we're gonna go with Be On Point, this is gonna be a world premiere because nobody's heard this record yet. It's coming out.
Okay.
Nobody. You guys are the first to hear this record. Be On Point by Kwaku Shaki, my man from Ghana. I met him through Illashaz from Ghana. And I connected with those brothers over the internet for, I don't know, maybe 5 years now, maybe a little bit more than 5 years. So I've always connected with people, even way back from the MySpace days. I used to, reach out to artists. If I see an artist is making some type of like independent moves in their area, and I see that they moving, I'll reach out to them. So that's how I connected with Shaki through Illashaz. So this new record, Be On Point, I produced it. I sent it to him. He really felt it. I came up with the concept of it. It's kind of on that conspiracy theory tip. So if you listen, you're gonna hear a lot of your favorite YouTubers are probably gonna like this record because we dropping a lot of that, a lot of those gems on this particular record. A whole lot different than Walk With Me. So this is a collaboration. Kwaku Shaki featuring Musik G, produced by Musik G for Generator Productions.
Indeed. Let's get into it. We live and direct with it. World Report Radio, Musik G Listening Session, Be On Point, featuring Kwaku Shaki. Let's get it.
Our spacecraft are intricate, remote-controlled machines that are evolving into robots designed to think for themselves. Pay attention. Our spacecraft are intricate, remote-controlled machines that are evolving into robots designed to think for themselves.
Be on point. 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 Be on point for the future shot. Gotta be on point for the future shot. Be on point for the future shot. Gotta be on point for the future shot. Be on point for the future shot.
Cyber security, reptilian generation impurity, computer viruses, agility, existence, robotical evidence, population of cyber, artificial intelligence, scenery, bioengineering, machinery, artillery, toxic fumes is killing me as we approach a deadly reality of satanism, spiritualism, face to face with shapelifters from outer space, hijacking the planet Earth. Hold your breath, it's wars and death, mind control. Behold, the hour has come. Prepare for thy kingdom, political corruption, global social economic disruption, secret codes overloading information, rise of the internet, electronic devices control the human brain, stains of blood, scary visions in my eyeball. It's a mass geographical, the earth is shifting. Hold your faith, prepare for the worst to come. Revolution, illusion, reptilian leaders, global bankers, CEOs control the industry.
Our spacecraft are intricate, remote-controlled machines that are evolving into robots designed to think for themselves.
Be on point. 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 Be on point for the future shot.
Then switch your DNA, direct manipulation, 2 for 1, 1 of 2, send your clone to the space station. Preparing life on Mars, ever wonder why they always say reach for the stars? Chemtrail bright view in the sky blue, at your rain merit the pain like I do. Why you, why me, why us? They got a God complex, but in God we trust. Weather machines create storms at will, red or blue pill, prophecy fulfilled, and still I remain vigilant. Get out of hand, I bark belligerent. Stare the devil in the eye, still I ride. The most high always wins, that's why I
got it unlocked. I've been prepared for the future shock. Be on point, 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 be on point for the future shock. Gotta be on point, 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 be on point for the future shock.
Our spacecraft are intricate, remote-controlled machines that are evolving into robots designed to think for themselves. 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 Think for themselves.
Indeed. Pollers in the chat. Let us know what's your favorite song we playing tonight from Musik G and the Underground Army. That was Be On Point, world premiere, you know what I mean? Featuring Kwaku, Shocky, you know what I mean? Be On Point. Let us know, you know what I mean? What's your favorite track we playing tonight so we can encore properly? Most definitely, you know what I mean? Act Reacher, how you feeling so far? How you feeling about this listening session so far? We 2 tracks in.
Yo, man, definitely, man. My boy, Musik G, same OG with it, man. I love the energy, love the delivery. Like I said, they keeping true to themselves, so I love it.
Indeed, shout out to Hooper Vision. I mean, reciting the bars from Mr. Musik G and indeed, send your clone to the space station in the dig. Yep. You know what I mean? I never heard no Ghanaian spit like that before. You know what I mean? Salute to Kwaku, Shocky. You know what I mean? Blessings. You know what I mean? To have this world premiere live in the war room, TWR things. You know what I mean? This is the Musik G Listening Session. Make sure y'all smash that like button, share the stream. You know what I mean? Share the stream because we about to get into some more real trill hip hop. You know, dig. Now let's talk about Through the Wind, or not Through the Wind. Let's talk about Cassette Noise before we get into Through the Wind. You got Mr. Hooper from Sacktown, and Mr. P Chill. Tell us about this collaboration right here before we get into it.
This collab comes off of Mr. Hooper's brand new album, The Grammatic Scribblings. He knows the rest, but we cut it short to Grammatic Scribblings. And he hit me with this track. It was like, yo, Muse, this track is about how we used to hustle cassettes back in the day. Do your thing. So he shot me the beat. I hit him back with my 16. He said he loved it. And we coming back together with this song because it's really a nostalgic type of song from his album, where, you know, we in the MP3 stage of life right now in the streams. But way back when we started out, one of our main formats was cassette, right? Vinyl and cassette. So the name of the song is Cassette Noise off Mr. Hooper's new album. I had the honor of being on it. It's Mr. Hooper featuring Mr. P Chill from Sacramento, Musik G from Queens, and Dahota Rena from Spain, another UGA member. He's a DJ. And yo, man, I really like this record. I wanted to also, you know, put this in the listening session because it's a dope record. Mr. Hooper and I go way, way back. We've been doing collabs for a long time. You know, I started with Hooper way in like 2004. I met him in London when we was on a collaboration of this album called Underground Cartel. I did a remix on that, and then from there, when we came back to the States, we stayed connected. I did a record on one of his albums called Collide, The Hope of Children. Then we collabed again during the pandemic with a record called Jawjackin' that ended up like all over the world. We was even Song of the Year in Oregon in a radio station over there.
Word.
And then I had him on Dome Split, so he was on that. And then he hit me back again for Cassette Noise. So it's like a tennis match with
back
the
back and forth with it.
Yeah,
indeed.
That's my boy, 916, Mr. Hooper.
Salute. Once again, smash that like button. Poll is in the chat. This one we getting into Cassette Noise featuring Mr. Hooper and Mr. P. Chill. Let's get it.
Some big studios these days handle as many as 40 separate tracks. This studio in miniature offers just 4. It records onto a conventional cassette of tape, but it runs at twice the normal speed and is fed by a signal through a professional background noise reduction system.
I used to slay the tapes. I always had about 4 or 5 of them in my bag everywhere I went. Family's house, friend's house, strangers at the mall. It didn't matter. Check this out. Beyond all the tape hits you could not miss, this young cat from Sac just going for his. Recorded every single joint on my old Tascam. Hit stop on the tape, then I do it again. 1992, my first tape dropped. Sold them in class at school, I would not stop. Every single day, I'd slang them tapes, yo. Independent businessman trying to make some dough. On the weekend, backpack full of cassettes on the train downtown, just trying to get someone to check it out on my old Walkman. I knew once they heard it, they say, that's my jam. Morning till night, this was my constant hustle. Moved 200 tapes that year, starting to bubble. No streaming yet, couldn't afford wax to press. If you wanted to hear P. Chill, it was on a cassette.
My Maxell or TDK is on dubs. My DJ's Needles Wax is on rubs. The 4-track overdubs down in the basement. 16 bars in the song is the placement. Now lay it down, the sound's a little dusty. Dudes around the way gon' cop it, yo, trust me. Now pack it up and hand write the J card. Put it in the plastic, hit the schoolyard. Now pop it in the Benzie, watch the speakers jump. The head's gonna pop from the time the speakers pump. Now that'll be 5 past that my way. Thanks for your biz, enjoy your day. It's the humble beginnings of the underground artist. Units gonna move hand to hand, it's the harvest. We put in the work with no regrets, cause our heart and our soul was on that cassette.
I used to walk through Foreign Mall with hella tapes in my bag. I would slang them in the halls till somebody got mad. Sometimes I sold a few until security came. They told me I was loitering, but I was making the name. Still they kicked me out. Headed back to my rest, passed my family to my room, turned on my EPS. Got fresh with old records that I sliced precise. Then I drop a drum beat on a separate device, like my Dr. Rhythm or my 707, or sample a break beat guaranteed to keep them stepping. When time to rhyme, I sat patient and calm. Then to see if it was dope, I tried it out on my mom. If the beat made a move and the lyrics were good, I would reach for 4-track and pop open the hood, drop a tape in, and start the wondrous joy of mixing all of my creation over cassette noise.
What all the homies saying?
Man, hold on, who my killer to you? Got some shit.
I got the
916. I put my life down for this lifestyle.
Take the tape down.
Real hip hop in the war room. Smash that like button. Fire emojis in the chat. You can do that. The Musik G Listening Session. Yeah. Poll is in the chat. The poll is in the chat. I want to know more. I want to know more about the UGA, the Underground Army, Musik G. You dig? Now, is it just all MCs? Is it there's some DJs? Is there a couple producers? What's the composition, or what does this army comprise of? You know what I mean? Tell us a little bit more about the UGA Army. How big is it? What are the numbers looking? You know what I mean? Because you know, the people are interested. The people are interested, and once again, the link is in the description of this video, UGAhiphop.com, so y'all can get further acquainted for yourself. But Musik G, let us know.
Yo, the Army is a collective of like-minded hip-hop individuals. We got MCs, we've got DJs, I'm the main producer, we've got graphic artists, we got musicians. We got a lot of different people all around the world that make up the Army. And we also got a special unit called UGA Special Forces. And that's other MCs that are affiliated with us outside of the, you know, the core UGA members. Because, you know, we got members in everywhere from New York, Virginia, Baltimore, Spain, United Kingdom, Germany, France, all over the place. And, you know, if you're a DJ, you want to get down with us, yo, make sure you just go to UGAhiphop.com, and we put all DJs down, because the DJ is the foundation. So without the DJ, there is no hip-hop. So we are 100% DJ based. Everything that we do, we show love to the DJs. Without them, what are we doing? What is this? You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Now, when it comes to the art, my brother Lex, he did the logo. You see most of the artwork that was on a lot of the earlier things, and everything that went on is based on Artwork Productions. My brother Lex, 7 Line Studios. You know, we got mad MCs. We got Danger Stan Claire. We got Glaze the MC. We got Royal Rich. We got RBI. You know, we got myself. And there's a lot of other MCs that, you know, they come and go. But it's really just a collective of people that respect each other. We're about unity. We're about love, creativity. And, you know, we try to support each other, you know, through the thick and the thin. Some people come, some people go. They come back. We got YD Original, DJ Crime Cuts. We got DJ Barry King, Dehota Arena, DJ Modesty. And there's even more, but those are the ones that come off the top of my head. And I don't even have a number, a count. I never really did a count, to be honest with you.
The Army's deep, though. The Army's deep.
Yeah,
you know
it's deep.
It's deep.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Got bass player, Paul. We call him the Axe. He's on bass. Double R, Ronnie Rochester. We got a lot of people, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of people.
That's what's
so
up.
You know, you might see 2 people, but there's a lot of people behind the scenes that, you know, we send tracks to. They send it back. They say, you know, how you feel about this artwork? How you feel about this concept? So even though you might see 4 or 5 people on it, there's a lot of people that come involved with the making of anything that comes out.
Indeed. We live in the war room with Musik G. This is the Musik G Listening Session. TWR presents. This will be rebroadcasted on the Live and Direct show, 93.3 FM, CFMU.ca, Saturday nights, 9 to 10:30. You in the dig. Ak Reacher, you got anything else for the brother before we get into some Through the Wind with Illa Shaz and Mr. Hooper?
I don't really got a question for the brother, but I do see the video music box that's before me. But I definitely, you got me to appreciate that, because I remember my older brothers and sisters, they used to watch that a lot.
You know, you got to rep for Uncle Ralph McDaniel.
Yeah, Uncle Ralph, facts.
Repping for Uncle Ralph.
Literally watching my older brothers. You know what I mean? Like,
He's a landmark.
You know, because we had cable. Yeah, so we would, you know, he would throw the new videos on there. You know what I mean? For all of us that ain't really had cable like that in the tri-state area, you know what I mean? We wanted to look at videos. So I just want to say, you know what I mean? You definitely brought back, you know what I mean, some memories when I was really little. You know what I mean? Appreciate
He's
it.
the original MTV. He's
Yes,
the original
yes,
MTV,
yes.
the original BET, the original everything. When it comes to this videos, what y'all seeing, this man put it down for us. Foundation right here. Shout out Uncle Ralph.
The box.
Video music box. That was on Channel 31 in New York City.
Okay, now let me get this straight.
Yes, sir.
So I'm not
Yes, sir.
confusing it. When I used to go down when I was a child, I used to spend my whole summers in Detroit, and we used to watch this channel called The Box, and you had to call in.
Nah,
that
that's
wasn't.
different.
It's not as different. Okay. So tell me about this. Tell me about this.
So Video Music Box was on Channel 31 in New York City. It was where we all saw every hip-hop video that meant anything had to come on Video Music Box, and we would all watch that. If you made it on Video Music Box, you was a star. And even if you got on there and you just want to do a shout out, people would just watch to hear if their name was shouted out, if they got a chance to shout out on Video Music Box in Channel 31. It was Crazy Sam, the Vid Kid, Uncle Ralph. This is like foundational hip hop. A lot of people don't know that, you know, who not in the tri-state area, but this is the foundation, Video Music Box. For the visuals, for us to see videos, it's all day, Uncle Ralph. Without Uncle Ralph, you're not having none of this. MTV and all that, they bit. They saw how much of a force that Ralph was, and they basically, in my opinion, they just say, you know, we're gonna do the same thing. But he's still out there. He's still doing it. Video Music Box is still on in New York City. And yo, man.
So was there shows on Video Music Box, or was it just continuous? Is it continuous videos just running?
No, Video Music Box was a show. It wasn't a station. So the station that it would air on was Channel 31 in New York City. So you would tune in to 31 when his show would come on, Video Music Box. And the intro had 5 Minutes of Funk by Houdini. So anytime you heard that, everybody was like, oh, yo, we got to see what it is. What's going to come on. And then, yo, we saw every video. I mean, your aspiration as an artist was to be able to get on Video Music Box. If you wasn't on Video Music Box, you wasn't hitting back then. He was breaking everybody. He's responsible for a lot of careers because people had to see, because before the videos, we didn't know what artists looked like. You know what I'm saying? It was just a piece of vinyl. You go to the store, it's Zakia and 4th or 4th and Broadway or Profile Records. It was just, you know, a black piece of vinyl with a cover. A lot of the 12 inches didn't even have pictures on them. So a lot of times, the first time for us to actually see the artist was on Video Music Box. Now the box is something different. That came on later, where you would call up and dial, 800 whatever, and then you see the ticker scrolling on the bottom. You see Naughty by Nature, OPP number 141. You call up, you dial 141. Yeah.
And they charge it to your phone bill.
Exactly.
Your mama's phone bill be high as your grandmama's phone bill be high as a mug. You know what I mean? Yeah.
All them videos. But Video Music Box is the first.
Dope. So my last question on the Video Music Box, was it all East Coast, New York hip hop videos that was being played, or would West Coast or even down South be broke on that platform?
I remember he played reggae one time.
Yeah.
One of the ones I remember was Bob Marley's son on there.
Yep.
Okay.
Yo, and he broke West Coast on there as well, and Southern artists. Yo, he broke a lot of people. Yo, he is responsible for a lot of people's careers.
Indeed, I never knew that, man. Shout out to dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ralph McDaniels. Ralph McDaniels.
Yeah, we know him as Uncle Ralph.
That's what's up, Uncle Ralph. You know what I mean? We talking foundation in the war room. You know what I mean? We got the foundational brother in here, Musik G, Underground Army, Tings. You know, dig. Let's talk about Through the Wind. You got another Ghanaian brother on this record, Illa Shaz, and the Sacktown brother, Mr. Hooper. Speak on this.
All right, so I started collaborating with Illa Shaz, and we had a couple of records back and forth, and then he sent me this beat, and he was like, yo, King, what you think about this beat? I really like the beat. I wrote the hook, and the hook is speaking about, it says, we connect through the wind. So as we speak, our vocals can go into the air and the wind and go all the way overseas to Africa, to Australia. So our connection is through our voices, and our voices go in the wind. So that was the actual concept of this record.
Indeed. Okay.
After I sent it to him, he did his verse, and I said, yo, we need one more connection. So I said, yo, Mr. Hooper would be excellent for this record, because I'm on the East Coast, he's on the West Coast, and Illa Shaz is in Ghana. And then that's how we could do the triangle. East, West, Africa. And then we shot the video for it. And Mr. Hooper was the one that edited the actual video. So it was a true collaboration. And yes, we did connect through the wind.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Without further ado, let's get into it. Through the Wind, featuring Illa Shaz and Mr. Hooper. This is the Musik G Listening Session. Once again, the poll is in the chat. Let us know what your favorite track we playing tonight is. Let's get it.
Talking about near hurricane force winds?
Yeah, there's no exaggeration here whatsoever. We could see wind gusts to 80 miles an hour or so. That means very rapid changing conditions. Watch out, especially tomorrow. A bunch of warnings and watches and advisories out right now. Here's the reason.
As I flow through the wind, I shift atmosphere. Night turns to day, I'm ever present clear. So here I stand at the peak, the apex, the tempo, ever ready flow, never letting go. Caution to the wind, break sound barriers. Flights off the water like aircraft carriers. Connect in different ways, it's a maze. Copyright phrase, radio plays. OG-ish like a man glaze. And DK, a 1-2 step, I do rap. Our people all over the world. The woman, the voice, and the girls. Vocal frequencies, FM or .com. X marks the spot, drop ball. But keep calm, brace for impact, getting back, I'll crack your melon. Continuously screaming and you're yelling, connect through the air, it's an open window. From the US to the shores of Africa, let the wind blow. We connect through the wind, 1 to 2. So let the wind blow. We connect through the wind. So let the wind blow. We connect through the wind, 1 to 2. So let the wind blow. We connect through the wind. So let the wind blow.
The thickness of the haze varies in intensity over the wind's 3-month season. The bright pink patch here shows a thick dust cloud over Niger.
Echo of the streets of our steps, first goes the wind to blow. So there will be more connections. Sooner is between our cortex. So in the form of light, information is moving around like chess pieces. Among air species, calling the worldwide spider entanglement. Free us from mental bondage. Spiritual knowledge, got to spread on the wider establishment. Yeah. Spiritual knowledge, got to spread on the wider establishment. Of interconnected network, opinion of sources, facilitates current dispersion. Some text is a million of forces. Apply principles of wave mechanics and make tools of energy particles gather in the clouds. Trying to stop the wind from blowing, hit you harder with the sounds. Through the light speakers on the edge. Oh, guess what I say? Axa into the 5 fingers of death. Connect through sunlight.
with optical technology to outflank each other. Cause the wind to blow, strong tenants to my feet lava. A shot in a square, with my fuku coming from the village of Sanusi. Flinging up in the windows of hip-hop, and left in the air.
We connect through the wind, 1, 2. So let the wind blow. We connect through the wind. So let the wind blow. We connect through the wind, 1, 2. So let the wind blow. We connect through the wind. So let the wind blow.
Right now the wind's in the double digits across the region, 15 miles an hour in Sacramento, 16. Very windy out there. It's going to stay that way through the evening hours as you are going to be heading out and about or driving.
Through a subtle gust comes man, shaping the coast, pushing waves, turning hard rocks to sand. They plan for my arrival by Doppler. Cold piece of work since my birth. Global warming made me hotter. Like Shango, rain on your parade. Thunder and lightning, electrifying is my trade. Born of souls drifting west from Atlantic. African diaspora, pack coast is where I landed. Storm like Norm Nixon, shake up your forecast. Cat 4 like hurricane, but got more flash. Flooding your mental state as I crash and turn. Wash away your ignorance if you're willing to learn. Burn like fire season, bring plumes of smoke. Delta breeze pushing east so my people can toke. Come for the gold and our beautiful dust, but keep an exit plan. We be shaking it up.
We connect through the wind, 1, 2. So let the wind blow. We connect through the wind. So let the wind blow. We connect through the wind, 1, 2. So let the wind blow. We connect through the wind. So let the wind blow.
This new track movement has really captured all of our attention. It's a monstrously big looking thing. You wouldn't know it, but about 600 miles to the south and the east, there's a storm that might have your name on it.
Indeed, indeed. Y'all know what it is. Through the Wind with Illa Shaz and Mr. Hooper. This is the Musik G Listening Session. We live in the War Room. TWR presents. Once again, this will be rebroadcasted on 93.3 FM, CFMU.ca in the dig. We about to get into our last track of the session in the dig. But before we get into that, to speak on Through the Wind again, you know what I mean? Actually, salute to Mr. Hooper for that last verse right there was some fires. You know what I mean? That last verse was some fires right there. You know what I mean? So salute to Mr. Hooper's Through the Wind. Now this track right here, we get into The Curb. It sounds like is this another DJ that's part of the UGA collective out in the UK? DJ, I believe, is DJ KMS.
Yes, KMS. He don't know it yet, but he's about to be inducted into UGA Special Forces. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send him this link so he knows that he's down with UGA Special Forces. He didn't know it, but now he gonna know. Yo, KMS, you in the Special Forces now, my G. Salute.
Inducted live in the War Room. Oh, it's so it's so essential. It's just so it just fits so nicely. You know what I mean? Inducted into the UGA Army inside the War Room. You know what I mean? Let's get it. Musik G Listening Session. The Curb with DJ KMS.
And Lord Rock.
Inducted.
That's cool, that rap stuff's cool. But the hip-hop culture, the whole culture of it is cool as well. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to set standards with traditional hip-hop culture that dudes is making now. Dudes is sending me this stuff, yo. And they're getting rinsed. So the next track is from the Underground Army. Musik G, yeah? Like I say, I'm going to spin this. Own Boys, Fly Girls, check this out. Brand new. That's how we do it.
Yeah, I always started the song the same fucking way.
Queen, man. Hip hop. It's that hip hop shit. Hip hop. Underground Army. Y'all already know. Musik G.
What can I do? What can I say? I'ma go this way, and y'all could go and play. I'm a slave dragons, what the hell happened? 70s, now we govern the 2000s. Hip-hop switching, made a bunch of bitches. Gotta keep it different, a student of the realness sound. I'm a clown until I bring you around. Then I expound, bring out the army from the underground. We be peaceful, hip-hop purists, but there is a disease, and I see we have to cure this. It's just up to us. Fuck is you saying? There's no way on earth I'ma ever be complacent. Facing evil, the sword rise up. Time club, Musik G, the survivor. Lord Rock, the getaway driver. I'ma run over a couple of these pigs till we reaching what we strive for.
What we strive for is more of the underground roar. Four on the floor, corner store, it's a lyrical lore. Beating stuff we jump against you, come on and swing this way. Pumping up the funky beat until the break of day. So come on with the come on, get down with the get down. If you ain't feeling this, then you might as well go sit down and let the real ones pave the way. Lyrical excellence is on display, cause I control the pitch I control. The way I flip the script is just too bold. 2 for 1, buy 1, get 1 for free. Whatever you doing, make sure you buy it for me. See, we setting trends whether old or new, but you live in it, son, and you don't know what to do. Go with a real one.
They thought it was a joke, man. Same old plan. They look at us like we old, man. With the boom back, gotta set the doom trap and snap back. As fast as they gonna clap, it's a rap like plastic. Mad sick rapists. We can't miss another one that's a classic. Ass Kiss, Red Alert, and Magic. Lord Rock, Musik G, bringing it back, kids.
We're bringing it back like the snaps on the back of your hat. 950 new era, original, that's that. Put your brim down low, in the gutter we flow. Doing this from the beginning, better act like you know. No way you can survive when these brothers get live. Pour out a little drizzle for you and your guys. Supreme, the apparatus, legendary, the status. Some say they're good, but we say we the baddest.
Y'all know what it is. Poll us in the chat. Poll us in the chat. What's your favorite Musik G track we played tonight? And that mean featuring Lord Locke, newly inducted DJ KMS. And that mean The Curb. I'm definitely feeling that one. At Creature, how you feel about that one?
I actually like that one. I don't know which one I like. Do the Wind better or that one? I gotta think. Yeah, I gotta think about that one. I like that one too.
Yeah, I like the way they was going off each other, and that the beat was just beat was hard. Just the that's a lot of I like that one right there. I mean, The Curb featuring Lord Locke, DJ KMS, salute. Yeah, you know what I mean? Another dope listening session. And you definitely did get a new phone, because your mic was tight the whole session, you know what I mean? We an hour deep, you know what I mean? We about to get into some rapid fire questions, you know what I mean? And we still on a popping, so definitely salute to you, Musik G, for giving us sharing this new news with us. Of course, sharing that world premiere, you know what I mean? That world premiere earlier on tonight, you know what I mean? Featuring Kawei Kushaki. Be on point, you know what I mean? Be on point. Once again, poll us in the chat. Let us know what's your favorite track so we can encore properly, you know what I mean? Let me ask you this, Musik G. You know what I mean? I don't know about you, but I've been watching a lot of soccer lately. I mean, World Cup soccer is it is being played. It's the World Cup tournament. It is in the Middle East somewhere. I think in Qatar, whatever it's called. America's in it. Canada's actually made it to the World Cup. You know what I mean? And shout out to my Ghanaian brothers. I am half Ghanaian. Ghana, of course, is in the World Cup. Shout out to the Nigerian brothers. They in the World Cup. What is the vibe like in New York? Does New York does New York fuck with the World Cup? Is there flags everywhere? There's people like gravitating to, are they watching the tournament or what's going on?
Man, I wouldn't be able to tell you because I'm not into soccer. So all I do know is that I know what France and Australia was playing today.
I watched that.
I don't know who won, but I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't know.
I ain't even like that out there.
Now I know my brother's really from New York. You would have got the same hits over this way. Yo, I know we in it as far as the US, but that's about it.
True.
It ain't my thing, you know what
I mean? I'm just seeing. I'm just checking the temperature because over here the temperature's hot. Temperature's hot for some soccer right now since we in the tournament, and it's been like shit.
Right.
And since in my lifetime, we've never been in the tournament. I mean, so that's what it is. Now let's move on to some more important topics. More important topics. Earlier, I think it was earlier last week. Of course, we had the droppage of another great album from Nas. He's really collaborated nicely with the super producer Hit Boy. You know what I mean? I think the last 3 albums, Nas has been real active, you know what I mean, in recent years. You know what I mean? That was one of his criticisms earlier on, you know what I mean, back in the Illmatic, It Is Written days, them times that it was like you came out like once every 3 years type of deal. But now you boom, you hitting albums out, putting out albums like year after year, almost like maybe once every 8 months type of thing. But then you got this young bull, you know what I mean, 21 Savage, who in his own right, you know what I mean, he got some hits, you know what I mean, but he don't got bars like that. Matter of fact, he ain't even legitimate. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, you out here be a low-key imposter. But he had words for Nas, and he says he's irrelevant. Now, I don't know if you know Musik G. My guy Ak Reacher is a judge, a part-time judge, Judge Galvatron. You know, dig? And in my opinion, do you agree with me that 21 Savage should be written up on charges for desecrating a national treasure like Nas? You know what I mean? Saying that he's irrelevant. You know what I mean? I think we should write him up on some charges, man. Maybe even possible deportation for uttering that foolishness.
I concur. Now, he used the word, he didn't say irrelevant. He said he wasn't relevant, but he has a fan base. That, you know, so you could look at it in terms of he might have been trying to say that Nas is not relevant to his fan base, maybe, or relevant to his age group. I beg to differ on that as well. But, you know, his age group is what 18 to 25, maybe, somewhere around there. 17 to 25, 15 to 25, somewhere around there. So maybe when he was speaking relevancy to his crowd. You feel me?
It's unusual.
I'm not making no excuses for him. I'm just looking at it, you know, objectively, with the young bull trying to say. I don't agree with him. I see he had to retract and backtrack and say he ain't mean to disrespect, but that was disrespect. And to say that Nas is not relevant when he just got a Grammy last year, he just came off New York State of Mind tour with Wu-Tang and Busta Rhymes, less than a month ago. He's doing a one night at Madison Square Garden coming up in February. That don't sound like a man who's not relevant to me.
Facts. Man that got a Hennessy deal with Hennessy and whatnot.
And they talking money wise, you can't talk about that because a lot of these guys, that's all they respect is money. Well, Nas got money too, invested in Coinbase and Ring and a whole bunch of other things.
And diamonds. He actually sold. I gotta defend my queens.
So
peoples.
It's not.
Usual suspects.
You know what the problem is, B? The problem is, once again, respect. A lot of the young dudes, I'm not gonna say all, but a lot of the young guys don't respect who came before them. This has been an ongoing problem that we've had. You have to respect what came before you. Without if the people before you didn't do it, you wouldn't have a job today. You wouldn't be doing anything in this genre right now if it wasn't for people like Nas. Nas is consistent. He did 3 with Hit Boy, and I listened to this whole album from beginning to end. And it's really, really solid. It's good. It's not something that should have been disrespected. Like he came with it. Hit Boy came with it. I don't understand where this is coming from. A lot of times I think that it could be even some backdoor stuff of people whispering in people's ears just to try to rock the boat. If you get my drift. Because who knows? Somebody could have whispered in his ear on that tip. I don't put it past any of these industry guys.
Let me ask you, Music G. Y'all can hear me? Y'all hear me clear?
Yeah, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask you, do you think that, as far as rap, that a lot of the OGs don't help the younger artists out, and maybe there's some resent there? Because I know in boxing it's like that.
Well,
boxing is definitely like that. Yeah, you'll get the coaches that do that, but some of the actual boxers, especially the dudes that have really good careers and stuff like that, Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, we don't know if some of the OGs tried to reach out to them and they snubbed them. Maybe they don't listen, or maybe there's handlers in between that don't allow the interaction to happen. You get what I'm saying? It could be people that when an old school artist comes in the vicinity of a new school artist, their handlers could push them away and be like, they don't even allow a conversation to happen. I mean, I don't know. I'm just, I'm speculating. But what I do know is that there is a disconnect. What I do know is there's a lot of disrespect. Now, in our era, we respected what came before us. We always did, and we still do. Now, a lot of the guys, I'm not going to say all, but a lot of the guys have zero respect for what came before them. Mm-hmm. They don't even respect what happened 2 years ago.
True.
And the respect level is what's needed. You have to respect. It doesn't happen in any other genre, but with us, it seems to be this ageism, pitting each other against each other. What would be good is if some of the OGs, and I'm quite sure behind the scenes it happens in certain areas, but it doesn't happen enough. I heard Kodak Black came to Nas's defense and wasn't happy with what 21 said. So, I give it to
that's surprising,
Kodak, right?
Because Musik G, I banned Kodak Black. I banned Kodak Black from my station about maybe 2 years ago. You was on some bullshit.
Yeah, I'm not defending. I'm just using that as an example that even somebody like him came to Nas's defense. So I can't say that it's it's everybody. I'm not involved with these artists like that. I'm just an outsider looking in, like you guys. Like we all looking at and watching this unfold. But this is not something new. This is happening for years and years and years and years. And I don't know how we're going to bridge this gap. That I don't know. But respect has to be There has to be respect for what came before you. If you don't like it, you don't like it, but you still must respect it. Because without what came before you, you have nothing. That's like disrespecting your mom, your dad, your grandfather, your great-grandfather, your great-great-grandfather. It's the same thing. You're disrespecting your lineage. It's where you came from.
True. That's real. You know what I mean? At the same time, well, as OGs, we need to be more responsible in programming the youth, because where they're getting their programming, we're not in control of that. And that's where maybe some of the respects being lost or not being established. So yeah, it's there's definitely some issues in bridging the gap between the young bulls and the OGs, most definitely. You know what I mean? And definitely a discussion that needs to be further had. You know what I mean? But once again, I'd like to thank you for gracing the platform, coming back, you know what I mean, and hitting us with some new news. Always love to come on the War Room and display world premieres, you know what I mean, for the people in the chat, for the people on the replay, and of course, for the people that we're going to be listening on CFMU.ca Saturday nights 9 to 10:30 on the Live and Direct show. But once again, salute to you, Musik G. Give them some last words. Tell the people where they can follow you at. And before we get on out of here, do you have any up and coming shows? Let us know some upcoming video premieres that you got on deck. Tell us about that.
If you want to reach out to anything that's dealing with Underground Army, just go to ugahiphop.com. ugahiphop.com. Everything is there. You can see news, photos, videos, audio, discography, merch. Everything that you want to know about this crew is at ugahiphop.com. I make it very simple, very easy. And when you get there, you can find me on, Facebook and Instagram, but go to ugahiphop.com. That's number one. Number two, we have a few things in the works. I have something coming from South America soon. Something's in the can, video shot for and everything. When that's done, I'm gonna make sure to hit y'all up. Maybe we can come on here with another listening session. With that, we got a new UGA single coming at the top of the year. And we just got a lot of other things going on that I don't want to talk about right now because it's not, wrapped up. But we in the lab, we working for sure.
Indeed. Hooper Vision's also interested, you know what I mean? Said big respect to my brother Musik G dropping jewels. It's the albums in the work, you know what I mean? You don't want to give too much away, but he just told you, Hooper Vision, you know what I mean? He definitely, the UGA Army is definitely working. You know, dig.
Yo, Hooper Vision, that's Mr. Hooper.
Oh,
that's
Mr. Hooper.
Right now, that's Mr. Hooper.
Salute with the fire burst. With the fire verses, you know what I mean? All right, brother, you know what I mean? Brother from Sacktown, you know what I mean? Salute to the Hooper Vision. If you want, kid, come on the platform. Let me know, you know what I mean?
We're gonna make that happen.
Yeah. Hit up Musik G. You know what I mean? And we can collaborate. You know what I mean? Most definitely. Sure. UGAhiphop.com. That's where you can find my man, you know what I mean, all the members, all the music, video links, and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? UGAhiphop.com. I did end the poll in the chat. 75% of the people in the chat went with Walk With Me. You know, dig. Act Reacher. Are you walking with that? Walking with me? Or you going with something else?
Sadly, I'm gonna have to decline. I'm gonna have to go with, what was that last one? The Curve? I'm gonna listen to my OG, and he ain't even from the States. I'm gonna listen to Steels on this one. I'm gonna go last one, ladies.
Well, salute either way, brother.
The Curb, yeah. The Curb featuring Lord Lock, you know what I mean? And DJ KMS.
Yeah, KMS and Lord Rock.
Indeed. You know what I mean? All right, we're going to go with that. You know what I mean? Judge Galvatron has ruled. You know what I mean? On that one, let me get some last words for you.
I appreciate my brother Musik G for, his presence on the platform. Like I said, I'm an uptown dude, but I got very strong roots in Southside and Queens. You know what I mean? Yeah, I always see my cousin here and there on the chat when I be doing my lives. He from there, so I was an uptown dude, always ran Queens dude. So, when I see my Queens brother doing it.
Turn it up a little bit.
When I see my Queens brother doing this thing, it's making me real proud. Stay locked down and stay consistent and stay in the rap game. Still keep true to who he is. You know what I mean? Got nothing but respect and admiration for him. Not gonna hold him too long. You know what I mean? Would love, I don't want you to take that the wrong way, but I would love to see a solo joint from you. You know what I mean? I don't think there's nothing wrong with it one time. But, you still had your features, still had an underground army. You know what I'm saying? But just got mad love and respect for my bro Musik G. Salute, brother, and can't wait to see you come back. I know you. And thanks for the drop and the shout out. You know what I mean? That we actually incorporated in the intro. I need one from you myself because your voice kind of stands.
I got you.
I got you. All right, appreciate you.
For sure. Act, I appreciate you, brother. I really do. Jay, I appreciate you. The War Report, I appreciate the fact that y'all let me come back on. We had technical difficulties, but y'all, reached out again. I love the support. Canada always shows UGA support. I got so much love. We want to get up there. Hopefully next year, maybe we can do a show or something in Hamilton in your area. Maybe we can talk behind the scenes on that. And yo, man, we just hip hop. That's all we are. This is what we do it for the love, for the connection. This is what it's all about.
Indeed, and we salute you. You know what I mean? We salute you, and the rest of the UGA Army for y'all service to the game. You know what I mean? And giving us this trail hip hop, giving us these world premieres. You know what I mean? And continuing. You know what I mean? This foundational hip hop, which is very necessary. You know what I mean? Very necessary with all this garbage and trash. That's my guy 503 Lion says. You know what I mean? That's fluttering around the game right now. You know what I mean? So most definitely salute to y'all. UGAHipHop.com. Y'all see it there in the ticker. The link is also in the description. You know what I mean? Bookmark it. You know what I mean, on your browser and get familiar in the dig. But definitely salute to Musik G and the UGA Army. Next, what Tuesday? We got Jack Craven coming in on the 28th, 9 p.m. Eastern time. That's our next listening session. Once again, make sure y'all hit that bell icon for your next notification in the dig. Tomorrow night, we got Michelangelo Turner, Combat Tool Bag in the second professional fight in the dig. Big support, big energy from our guy Combat Tool Bag, you know what I mean? Going in there, made the weight comfortably, you know what I mean? So we gonna, hopefully he beats him comfortably, Samir Abu Wali from the Below, you know what I mean? But yeah, our guy from the Steel City, Michelangelo Turner, gonna get the job done. Once again, that's tomorrow evening. The stream link will be available So check out that later. Our link will be in the description. You know what I mean? And of course, Shop Usual, ShopUsualSuspect6.com. New fall and winter items have been added to the shop. Different collections, whether it's the Hamilton collection, Team Berserker collection, the DMV collection, or the Good Doctor collection. You know what I mean? Type those in a filter. You know what I mean? And you will get those collections. Shop Usual, ShopUsualSuspect6.com. But once again, I'd like to thank Musik G for passing through. This will be rebroadcasted on the Live and Direct Show, 93.3 FM, CFMU.ca. Without further ado, let's get to one of my favorites of this listening session as well. The Curb, featuring Lord Rock and DJ KMS. Let's get it.
That's cool. That rap stuff's cool. But the hip hop culture, the whole culture of it is cool as well. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to set standards with traditional hip hop culture that dudes is making now. Dudes is sending me this stuff, yo. And they're getting rinsed. So the next track is from the Underground Army. Musik G. Yeah. Like I say, I'm going to spin this. Own boys, fly girls, check this out. Brand new. That's how we do it.
Yeah, I always started the song with the same fucking way. Same hip-hop. It's that hip-hop shit. Underground Army. Y'all already know. Musik G.
What can I do? What can I say? I'ma go this way, and y'all could go and play. I'm a slave dragons, what the hell happened? 70s, now we govern the 2000s. Hip-hop switching, made a bunch of bitches. Gotta keep it different, a student of the realness sound. I'm a clown until I bring you around. Then I expound, bring out the army from the underground. We be peaceful, hip-hop purists, but there's a disease, and I see we have to cure this. It's just up to us. Fuck is you saying? There's no way on earth I'ma ever be complacent. Facing evil, the sword rise up. Time club, Musik G, the survivor. Lord Rock, the getaway driver. I'ma run over a couple of these pigs till we reaching what we strive for.
What we strive for is more of the underground war. Four on the floor, corner store, it's a lyrical lord. Beaties can be jump, I guess he come on and swing this way. Pumping up the funky beat until the break of day. So come on with the come on, get down with the get down. If you ain't feeling this, then you might as well go sit down and let the real ones pave the way. Lyrical excellence is on display, cause I control the pitch I control. The way I flip the script is just too bold. 2 for 1, buy 1, get 1 for free. Whatever you doing, make sure you buy it for me. See, we setting trends whether old or new, but you live in it, son, and you don't know what to do. But with a real one,
they thought it was a joke, man. Same old plan. They look at us like we old, man. With the boom back, gotta set the doom trap and snap back as fast as they gonna clap. It's a rap like plastic, mad sick rapists. We can't miss another one that's a classic. Ass Kiss, Red Alert, and Magic. Lord Rock, Musik G, bringing it back, kids.
we're bringing it back like the snaps on the back of your hat. 950 new era, original, that's that. Put your brim down low, in the gutter we flow. Doing this from the beginning, better act like you know. No way you can survive when these brothers get live. Pour out a little drizzle for you and your guys. Supreme, the apparatus, legendary, the status. Some say they're good, but we say we the baddest.